Here goes.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Anthem Nation. Today, I just want to cover some news updates. This isn't really new news or anything. We know that this game is coming out as of this recording within a month's time. Kirby of the Stars, We Deluxe, or Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe Edition here in the States. So I just wanted to kind of look through the game actually, and even though there isn't a whole lot to see from, I guess, the North American release side of things, we can go to the Japanese site here on Nintendo's page and just look at some of the new things that they have here, some screenshots, the graphics, the way that the game just kind of looks, some of the new power-ups that they have. There's a lot of stuff in here that I still actually haven't covered yet on my own personal time, so I wanted to be able to do it here. I also wanted to say too that I will be playing this game on release when it comes out on February 27th, so be on the lookout for that. This is basically, I guess, also not just a Sonic channel and kind of a Pokemon channel, but a Kirby channel, as you guys know. I've already beaten Kirby and the Forgotten Lands not too recently on my channel, about a few months ago, back in 2022. So if you guys like that, go ahead and watch that. I'll put that, the top link, right, where's over there somewhere, yeah. If you guys want to watch that playthrough, and again, like, if you guys want to see me play this game, let me know down in the comments below. Also, subscribe to the channel. We're gonna have a lot more content coming through for the rest of the year. I guarantee you guys, you want to stick around for this stuff. It's gonna be amazing. More gameplay videos, just a lot more in store. So, but I want to cover this too, and also news updates as well will be coming, but I want to cover this too and just kind of skim through the website just to see what we have here. So there's some cool things that I want to look at. So let's just go ahead and dive right in. Yeah. All right. So as we see here, right, basic Kirby stuff, right? You inhale the fire guy, and then you can use the abilities that they give you, right? Pretty standard stuff, right? Here they're showing off the new ability. So this is the Mecha ability, I believe, right? Mecha Kirby. So let's kind of see this in action just a little bit here. Oh, he could fly. Okay. He has like a projectile dropping move. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's awesome. He has a laser. A laser! He's a fire and it's a laser. He can cover above ground and below ground. There's like a fire move thing. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, so Mecha Kirby's pretty versatile. I like this. This is a neat, cool little addition. And speaking of addition, we also now have Sand Kirby. I love how, like, literally his just attack is just like pocket sand, go. Like, that's literally it. he just puts sand in your eye, you're gonna have a bad day. Let's see it in action. Oh, cool. He's like making like a sand tornado. And that crown, that sand crown looks amazing in motion too. He's kind of like going Super Saiyan a little bit. Oh, he can hide in the sand and he won't get hurt. It's like Leaf. Oh, that's cool. And it acts like Whip. That's okay. That's pretty cool. So there's a lot of versatility with this new ability. You can hide. Apparently, it looks like he's invulnerable to all attacks when he guards. So for those that don't know, Leaf in the original Kirby's Return to Dreamland, when you guard with that ability, you're invulnerable to all kinds of damage, which is kind of broken, honestly. Kirby's Return to Dreamland is also my favorite game in the series. One of my favorite games. It was the game that got me into the Kirby series. One of the first games on one of the Let's Plays, so this is something I definitely want to, again, like I said, like, I'm gonna play this game. This game is going to be played on this channel without a doubt. Going back to Sand, like, yeah, that's pretty amazing. A guard that can't be hit. You have an ability that's very much like Whip, where you can retrieve items with the sand. It's like a sand tornado move too. Not a whole lot was showcased, but even then with the little that was shown with sand and what it can do quite a lot actually. So it's pretty cool. You get a mixture of a bunch of abilities. And then here we have just a cavalcade of all the different abilities that they have. So we've seen, sword, there's fire, there's spike. I might not look at all these videos, but we'll just kind of go through to see what abilities have return, what abilities are returning, what abilities have been added, or what, whatever is new. This looks like the old render from the original game, from what I can kind of, I don't know, maybe they're trying to get that original game aesthetic going. Kind of looks like it a little bit too, honestly. Just more cell shaded, which is all right. So we got sword. All right, still have that beam projectile at full health. That's pretty good. Has that drop down ability. Right, okay. In a 2D plane perspective, it's, you know, it's very, I don't know, not jarring, but just kind of like, I don't know, like it's neat that we now have like a perfected, well, Kirby's always been perfected in 2D, but we have a 2D Kirby and a 3D Kirby. I don't know if that's how we want to dub it. I don't know per se, but I mean, it's kind of refreshing to see 2D Kirby again do his thing. But I don't know, I kind of miss that traditional 2D gameplay. I think Kirby just shines pretty well, you know, in 2D. Not to say that he can't in 3D, but it's good to see this too. Alright, so Fire Kirby is, you know, still Fire Kirby. Ooh, I like the little new animation that they got there with the fire spin. That's pretty cool. Nice. Okay. Got Needle Kirby. Let's see him in action here. Oh my god, this stage, I love this stage in this world and this part of the game. This is amazing. Surprised they're actually kind of showing it off here. The needle seems to be a lot of the same. You can spread the needles out. That's pretty good. Let's see if Leaf is still as broken as ever. Okay, you still got that Leaf Tornado. And this is one of the new abilities that they debuted in Return to Dreamland when it originally came out. Yep, you're still invulnerable, and you can still use that as an attack. That is insane. That's going to be broken. Whenever I get Leaf, I'm going to try to keep Leaf as long as I can until I need to replace the ability with something else. We got Cutter Kirby. I wonder. Now, I'm actually kind of thinking about something, actually. Okay. Right, Cutter is what we expect Cutter to be. Cutter, underrated ability, in my opinion. I think Cutter is like a really good ability, not only in 2D, but also probably one of the best ones that it was in 3D too. Forgotten Land. Cutter was supposed to actually get a super form, like one of the mega, I forget what they're called, but like a bigger version of itself, in Return to Dreamland, basically, you know, like with the super abilities, and it was cut. Cutter was cut, funny enough. Yeah, Cutter was cut from the final game, but there was models in the code that suggested that it was going to be a thing. So I wonder if they might just bring it back. Who knows? We still have a month until this game is released. We might get some new information by the time that maybe 2 weeks out into the game's release. Who knows? I mean, just speculation on my part. But hey, if we end up getting that super Cutter ability, I would not mind it. I would welcome it if they make stages surrounded around the super abilities, kind of like what they did in Forgotten Lands. That would be even more amazing. That would be cool. Maybe giving it a greater purpose than what it was. I don't know what else they're adding to the deluxe version. I don't know what else outside of the 2 new abilities we've seen. What else would make it a deluxe version? I really don't know. Outside of the graphics, outside of being HD and all that stuff, right? Is there any other new added levels, content, stages, and will they be a part of the super abilities? Who knows? Who knows? And then next we have, I believe, Plasma. Yeah, Plasma. That's a new enemy. Oh shoot! I didn't realize we were gonna see some new enemies in these showcase videos. That's interesting. Hold up. Can we? Hold up. I'm sorry. Can we get a freeze frame up? Yeah, there he is, right there. That little guy, I don't know what he is. I don't know what his name is, but he's adorable, and I love him already. And I want to see. Wait, that might be the new sand enemy. Oh, that's the new sand enemy. Of course. Obviously, they're gonna have the new. They're gonna have to have new enemies to represent these abilities. Obviously, that didn't really cross my mind. Little sand dragon. He's adorable. I gotta see more of him. Hopefully, we do. In the coming few days. I don't know when this game, hopefully this game gets more information. One of my favorite abilities, Beam Kirby, and Beam Kirby was pretty broken in this game. That move you could do where you could just sit in midair and just, that was insane. I don't know, that was insane. So let's see it in action. Okay, yep. Showcasing what the move does very well. You know, you can use it to reach far off places. Obviously, you can use that beam move to destroy enemy projectiles and things in your way, clear your path. pretty good, right? Beam a pretty good ability, classic ability right there. Stone and Return to Dreamland was really good. I don't know, in my opinion, I kind of liked it. It wasn't always my go-to per se, but if it was there, I appreciated its inclusion in a level. So let's look at it real quick. Let's see if maybe they might have made some new alternatives. Oh, they have new stone like shapes and formations. That's new. Okay, that's Meta Knight and I think his Meta Knights. Yeah, I think that's his team. And then Kirby, so fittingly. What a great way to end that. That was cool. The chances of you getting any kind of rare statue cutout is like 1 out of God knows how many, but it's cool that they're adding new things in here as well, kind of updating it since the games have been updated within the past when this game come out? This game came out like 2011, in the last 11 years, fittingly. Next, we have Hammer. Let's see if we see anything new here. All right, cool. Yeah, I think Hammer is one of my favorite hat abilities. Not hat abilities. My favorite hats that Kirby wears. It's literally just wearing a bandana. I love it. Okay, right. Charge it up. Yeah, he smacks it 3 times. I always love that. He's just like... Pretty cool. Pretty cute. Love the hat. Love the blue and white band that he wears. Very adorable. Next is Wit. Now, this is also a new ability that debuted in Kirby's Return to Dreamland. So let's see here. Also, okay, I'm going to just say this right now. I know what this level is. This is like a later level in the game. Probably one of my favorite levels. And I can't wait to see this in HD. Like, this game is going to look so beautiful in HD. And it looks really good now, honestly. You just gotta kill him for good measure. And I know that there's gonna be, from what I've been hearing too, from some of the videos that I've seen. By the way, I did see this on Twitter. Shout out to the guy that I saw this off of Twitter from. It's a Kirby Twitter page that I follow. Had I not seen that, I would have never seen this at all, honestly. So shout outs to him. I'll link his page down below, so if you guys want to see his content or their content, you know, you could definitely check that out. But listening to some of the videos, the music is kind of different as well. Even though the composition is pretty much the same, I feel like they kind of like added new instruments, you know, in some areas or some places. So it's really good to hear the music again, and very refreshing to hear it in a new way. And I'm pretty sure the sound of, you know, coming from like the Switch and it being, you know, all of that stuff, right? It's going to be amazing. It's going to be good. Next we have Parasol. Again, also not a fan favorite, but kind of adorable too. It's just the fact that Kirby can wield it. Kind of makes me think that Kirby can wield anything as a weapon. The fact that he's still, again, throwing pocket sand go. That's funny. An umbrella as a weapon. And I know as kids, right, we've all had those moments where we've been twisting and twirling and using our umbrellas and lunging them at foes that we consider foes, I guess, right? So Kirby, I guess, is the same. But let's see if there's any new additions in this video. Okay, yep, that little umbrella toss there, that's cool. And honestly, he's not even getting the umbrella. Like, the Parasol isn't like, there's no like real Parasol enemy. It's just a Waddle Dee or even a Waddle Doo who has a native ability just using the umbrella. It's kind of funny when you think about it. The umbrella, I guess, gives him he sucks up the umbrella, then he has the umbrella. Next we have Water, another cool favorite addition of mine that debuted from Dreamland, from Return to Dreamland as well. So good to see it return. Let's see what it can do. Any new things we can see here in this video. I love that rainbow move. The fact that you can just surf like on land, which is really cool. Like at all times while you're running. Water, I think, is very versatile. Look, you have a projectile. You have a long range like weapon. You can surf with it. It helps with mobility. Water is really cool. Water is just a fantastic addition, and I love the water crown too that he has too. It's so cool. It's a solid ability all around, which is shocking to see this next to that. So this is high jump. Not much to really say about high jump. I don't know what else they could really show here outside of just using it on that like 1 to 2 levels that high jump is on. High jump is one of those abilities that you tend to forget a lot. Wait, hold up. I have to replay this. I saw something new here that wasn't in the original. I saw something new here. Okay, right there. That ticket. This ticket here, that's not in the original game. So that's something new. Don't know what that's about. Maybe the website will tell me more as we dive further into this, but that's definitely new. That's not in the base game of the original, so who knows? Maybe it could be something worthwhile. Who would have thought that something new would have appeared in the high jump Kirby video? One of the most basic, straightforward abilities in the entire Kirby series at that. Like, you're just going up or you descend down, and yet here we are, finding new things. All right. Oh, this one is not finished. I don't know what's going on with Nintendo. You gotta finish this. I don't know what's going on. I think even then it looks kind of off from the other ones. It's kind of weird. I don't know what's going on with Tornado, but this is also a pretty cool ability. And is that the sand guy again? I think it's the sand guy. It's the sand guy. Aw. Saw him for just a brief second on the screen. And now he's gone. Oh, it's fixed now. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I can kind of hear a different kind of instrumentation too from what I can hear from my speaker. But yeah, this is okay. Tornado's Tornado. See if there's anything new in Bomb. That's still funny that you can still do that. You can still place bombs on top of enemies' heads. I love doing stuff like that. Again, this level, favorite level in the game. I believe this is the same level. If this is, I think this is either the same level or the same aesthetic of level, but love it still either way. Now this one, I just kind of adore this ability, and I think it was a no-brainer to add Spear, honestly. It's the new ability that debuted in Return to Dreamland as well, alongside with Waddle Dee, who is pretty much, I guess, the owner of the ability, I guess. I don't know who had it first, him or Kirby, but I guess, I don't know. Waddle Dee's the master of Spear, and now Kirby is too. So let's see it in action just a bit, see if there's anything new here. It's also one of those abilities, one of the many few abilities that Kirby has that he can use in water as well. So it's good that they're also showcasing it here, that he can use it underwater, which is great, right? Very good ability. I love that one. And you can use it to reach enemies far away, and you know, even farther away, you can throw the spears too. So next we got Ice. One of my other personal favorite. Ice is like an elite ability, in my opinion. There's like a guard that you can use where you won't get hit. You can skate over lava. You can skate over water. Fantastic ability. Let's see it in action. Look at him. Look at him. He's just skating along. He's just skating along. And look, takes no damage from those coconuts. Those exploding coconuts. Going right over that lava pit. Such an amazing ability. There's so many ways you could play with the level design with Ice, like just Ice alone, honestly. Awesome ability. We have our first screen clear ability for showing up on the website now. Crash Kirby, one of my favorite screen clear abilities, and I did see that we had another one coming up as well, probably the last one that we'll see. But Crash being sort of the first one of the bunch. Let's see what it does here, and it'll probably be what I think it is, right? Yep. Giant explosion. That's the regular one. Are they going to show the... Oh, they're not going to show the other one. Oh, interesting. There's like another one where he does like a backflip. And like the entire screen is just like nuked. Like entirely. But okay. Interesting though. Interesting. We got one of my favorites. And this ability carried me through my original run. Or original run-throughs of Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Fighter. One of those just, again, we're getting into the elite abilities with Ice, Fighter, Crash is, I guess, would be up there as well. But Fighter, amazing ability here, this one. Let's see it in action. So many things you can do here. You got your, Hadoukens, I'm sorry. Hadoukens. You do have Shoryukens, though. There it is right here. Nice. You can throw enemies as well. That's dope. So, I mean, that Fighter is just like your brawler ability, basically. And a lot of Fighter's DNA also made it into Smash Bros. As well, which retroactively made it back into the Kirby series. It's kind of cool how it kind of plays in on itself there, but love it. Fighter is a dope ability. Great that it's coming back. What a neat addition, right? We got Wing Kirby here. Taking and soaring to the skies, another elite ability. I love this ability to death. So let's see that a little bit here. All right. All right, yep. Got these dive bombs coming up close to these enemies, right? There's room for like close combat fighting as well. Then the feathers add a little bit of like some small versatility with the projectile move, even though it's not the best projectile move in the world. It's still kind of situational, but still an elite ability. Love it in this game. Next we have Ninja. Now Ninja Kirby is really good. Ninja Kirby is really good. I love using Ninja in the original game, and I can't wait to see it here. So let's see some of the moves that it has, right? Okay, so that's standard, right? You got your dive kick move. You got that swiping move. You can wall jump, which is something that I thought was really cool. And then getting that was always an amazing. When I discovered that I can do that always was just like just cool. And then you can, that is also awesome. The guard turns into like a vanishing attack. That's so many cool things with Ninja. Ninja just screams cool all around, you know. Glad that they have it in here. Next we have Mike. After this we got 2 more abilities left, and I can already tell the next one is going to be pretty straightforward. But yeah, we got Mike Kirby coming up here. And yeah, this is another screen clear, another screen nuke ability. The second of what I can see is the third of these abilities. So let's look at it. Interesting. Okay. It looks different. I don't know what about it was. Like, the graphics for it looked a little weird on that one. I don't know what was up with that. The last one usually it's like a really big explosion, but it just kind of seemed like it just did like a shockwave. I don't know what that was about. And then we have one of the more useless abilities, probably the only useless ability, is Sleep Kirby. But it's funny that they showcased it here anyway. Well, okay, I guess it does have its use then. I didn't know that the spit bubble was a hitbox. That's something. That's something, I guess. And there we have here the last one. I believe this is Festival Kirby, and I know this one debuted in Star Allies. So this is the only returning ability that's not new. Well, the only returning ability from another game, and the only ability that's not new, like new, like made for this game. So let's look at it. Funny screen clear nuking ability. Love it. He just does a little dance. Everybody's dead. So I don't know what any of this says. I can't read any of this, but I think what it's basically saying is that some enemies have like the giant star mark on their heads, and this can be used to essentially, you know, differentiate the super abilities from the normal abilities. You suck them up, you get all these giant powers. So we have the Fire Dragon, we have Snowball, I believe it's called. We have the super sword or whatever, the ultra sword, right? So there's a lot of cool, new, neat abilities and stuff here. Well, not new, but many of these are all returning. Beam, I believe it's called Beam. I forget what it's called. I guess like Flare Beam or something, and then like Ultra Hammer. And here they are right here being showcased. And I don't know why the quality of this video looks so weird. I don't know. Here's the Snowball one. I'm surprised they don't get their own separate videos, just like in like with the regular abilities. I would think that they would actually get their own videos, considering that they are played up as like the gimmick of the game. Like, these would be the more important ones to follow. But from what I can see, they look pretty good. Quality aside, they look pretty good, and the animations look really dynamic and I guess in place for Kirby, right? They're very different from the original game, and how much they're being played up as these like super huge, super destructive abilities. Yeah, that's really good. I love the Snowball one where he just like, he has his eyes are all glittery. Really good, really good. All right. Oh, we do have some English. So this is a single player stage where you aim for the goal within the time limit using a set copy. Okay, so I think what this is, these are the challenge stages from the original game, and there were a few challenge. I think there were 9 types of challenge stages, including the new copy abilities, armor and sand, master the copy ability, and aim for a high score. Okay, so these master stages are returning back. One thing that was a gripe for me from the original game was the control scheme. So when you play the original game, you had to basically control Kirby with the Wii remote sideways, like this, obviously, right? And trying to move Kirby with that control scheme was a bit. As a kid, I didn't really notice it as much, but like going back to it as an adult, it was very like, I don't know, it was hard. All the action was centered to one button, which was literally the one button. Jumping was the 2 button. So trying to do like directional inputs with the Wii remote on the side and, while running and doing all these mechanics, sometimes your thumb can get tired or your hand gets misplaced or whatever. So it was very difficult at times. But I hope that with the new version of this game, that I'm able to control the character, Kirby or otherwise, a lot better than how the original game intended it to be. And I know, like, in the 20th anniversary release, the game that came out, I think, a year after the original, they did add GameCube functionality with the very similar control scheme that Kirby had here. So, like, I think more options for controls would be better is all I'm saying, right? Like, we can already play GameCube natively on the Switch, which is great, but obviously the Joy-Cons are going to be put into play, the Pro Controller are going to be put into play. So if I can play these, what I'm saying is with these copyability stages, which I had a hard time really doing in completion because it was just the control scheme was very weird and it demanded like a lot of you in a short time limit. If I can do these challenges with a better control scheme, with a better controller, that would definitely make this game, in my eyes, a deluxe version. The official website has been released. Oh, I was wrong. I said the 27th. It's the 24th. Unless this is the Japanese release date. That's probably what it is. It's probably the Japanese release date. And we can definitely see now Kirby and his friends all in better picture quality with the redesigns that they have. Kirby looking more rounder than ever. I might try to put some like side-by-side comparisons. I think there's actually an official poster that looks just like this basically is mimicking the original. But yeah, Kirby used to look a lot more, I think I would say pudgier as the lack of better words. Waddle Dee kind of still looks the same. Meta Knight looks just more menacing and cool and brooding. He's got a little bit more detail on his armor, his sword, his wings. I kind of like it actually. It kind of fits and suits him as a kind of like a, I wouldn't say fake deep character, but like as this mysterious figure. And then I think the biggest change of all has to definitely be King DDD. I don't know what HAL Laboratories is doing with my chonkin boy over there, but my man he's looking pretty elite status right now with that size. Out here looking like Lubba from Mario Galaxy 2, the notorious Penguin. That didn't work. Whatever. And then we got Magolor. Maybe he might be playable. I don't know. Be interesting to see that, and then how that would even fit in the story, considering, don't want to spoil anything for a game that came out 11 years ago, but considering what happens in the story of Return to Dreamland, be very interesting to see a playable Magolor. The guy who was introduced in the original Return to Dreamland. Let's see. I guess this is just basically talking about like the basic mechanics. You can, inhale, exhale, float, use copy abilities, basic Kirby stuff. Here's some multiplayer video footage. That's interesting. And then we have some more official artwork. Oh, Wispy Woods back. Also, can I just say, I really do like the cell shaded look of this game. I think it fits perfectly. Typically speaking, cell shaded games tend to age a lot better, I think, in my opinion, and we've seen it a lot, especially when it comes to Nintendo games. Like, obviously there's Wind Waker, right? I don't know, but like just generally speaking, a lot of cell shaded games just look really fantastic. If I can think of any other ones, or if I find any others, I'll put it like down here. But like, yeah, like the cell shadedness of the look of this game looks really amazing. I love it. I love it so far. Oh, look. And we got the 3 playable other Kirbys as well, and they're using the new moves. Mecha Kirby, there's a green Mecha Kirby, I like him. Blue Sand Kirby, and then we got like the yellow Whip Kirby, which was also a new ability when it first came out. Interesting. Oh, I see. Okay, here we go. Here's the control scheme here. So you can play with the Joy-Cons on the side. Okay, honestly, Joy-Con on the side is not that, I don't think it's that bad, honestly. At the very least, I still have a control stick. With the Wii, I didn't have a control stick, so doing like digital presses on like a kind of analog button Very, very weird. I didn't really appreciate it. So I mean, I'm glad I can at least, like, when I tap the stick, I know I can run. I don't have to double tap the stick to run, which is a good thing to know and to feel. So I think that's gonna be good with this game going forward. I think this is saying that there are, I guess, 26 new copy abilities. Swallow the enemy with a big mouth and copy the ability. There are various abilities that can be copied by the enemy. I think Google Translate isn't translating the way it should be translating. This is new. I don't know what this is. Magalore. Oh, that's what those are. Oh, so this is new. Magalore Land ticket. I don't know if this has been talked about in an English trailer or anything, but this is completely new. Magalore Land ticket. I wonder what these unlock. Maybe this is, I see, like, these might be sub games. It's probably what they are. They're probably sub games. And if so, that would be good. Like, because the original game only had 2 sub games. Yeah, it had the Ninja Throwing Star game and then the giant robot shoot 'em up game. But if these are like new sub games, that would be a great addition. See, it also has amiibo support. We see the release date in Japan again. Oh, this just talks about the story. Okay, so here's the intro for those that want to see the intro. And this doesn't really spoil anything. I've seen this multiple times, and again, this is at this point public knowledge. This is a remake of a game that came out 11 years ago. So, but it will be amazing to see this for the first time again on the Switch. So, yep, Magalore's ship is down. He's missing all of his parts again, all that stuff. Kirby comes and he's like, "Hey, yeah, I got you, bud." And I goes like, "Oh, okay, I understand." And then they all go and agree to help him out and find the rest of his ship parts. And that's basically the plot of the game. Doesn't get any easier than that. All right, cool. Oh, also the butterfly. So yeah, what the? Wait a second. Okay, Google Translate is okay. Here we go. It's trying to translate stuff. Kushimbo. I don't think that's his name. Kushimbo, who lives in Popstar, can absorb anything. He meets Mahora in a crash-landed spaceship. She sets out on an adventure to collect ship parts to help someone. I don't know. It's not a she, definitely. Wow, Google Translate is very much butchering that. I think the way pronouns are written in Japanese is very different than how it's written in English, but Jesus Christ. This is Magalore, a traveler from a distant star. The spaceship he was on was destroyed, and he was unable to return to his original planet. Okay, yeah, pretty straightforward translation there. That one didn't do too bad. And then we got DDD, King DDD. We got my boy Waddle Dee, Bandana Waddle Dee, and then we got Meta Knight and the Magalore. Oh, the Mahora. There's the Magalore, not the Lore Starcutter, mysterious spaceship on which. Oh, Mahora. I guess that's supposed to be Magalore. Parts of the ship are falling apart and cannot fly. Okay, yeah, here we go. Here we go. More news, more information on. Oh wait, whoa, hold up. Went too far. Let's back it up. So I'm gonna guess these are different sub games. Yeah, these are definitely sub games. All right, so let's see what some of these are. I can't read the titles of these games. If I click on it, oh, it gives me a video. Okay, cool. Find the Book of Magic requested by, I'm gonna just say Magalore. The winner is the person who finds the most magic books that are the same as the picture books. Oh, the picture that Magalore wants. Okay. Oh, it's like Mario Bros. Oh, that's super cool. The screen scrolls around like Mario Bros. This next one is attack while dodging the opponent's shot. Okay. They really just went all in with the extra sub games. So it's like you're on the field. Wait, is that? Oh, that's from Kirby's Air Ride. I like this song. That's from Kirby's Air Ride. That's pretty cool. Next one, that's a pretty cool sub game. Next one, reflexes are the key to victory. A quiet, serious battle. So this is basically Samurai Kirby, and I love that they gave him his little like samurai hair thing back again. That's pretty neat. Oh, it's a 4-way. Let's see how this works. Oh, just like in Superstar. I love this. And they all have the hat. Oh, that's so cool. And they all have the little hat, like the little, they all have the hair thing. That's so cool. All right, knock down the opponent by breaking the floor, and if you survive until the end, you win. Oh yeah, this sounds like a Mario Party game. Oh my god, that is insane. You could just do that? Wow. This is a cool game. Wow. It's like Bomberman, but if like the bomb was just like you just make the floor disappear. Time the bomb back. What is this? Time, it just says time the bomb back. Is that a game or is that a threat? I don't know what that means. Oh wow. Oh god. You can also change the direction and speed of hitting the bomb. Oh wow. Okay. So it's kind of like it's like hot potato, but with more death involved. Throw a shuriken at a moving mat. Yeah, this is basically just the same sub game from the original Return to Dreamland. So it's good that this is coming back. See if they made any new changes to it. Okay, not much. Nice. Good game. I love that mini game. That's a really good sub game to have. Like Return. Gun Kirby is back! Quickly shoot down Matto. That appears more Matto. Who the hell who's a Matto? I guess enemies. Key speed and accuracy. I like games like this. These are very much just like arcadey games. When I don't know what it is, when developers put arcade games in video games, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it's just the thing that just kind of already sells itself. Like, yeah, you already experienced this in real life, might as well just put it in a video game, and it works, especially when you have the characters to sell it. Next is whatever this is. Drop the opponent out of the ring with a smash. Ooh, like a battle royale. Okay, let's see this. Oh, you can even fall off on your own. That's funny. Oh, this is cool. This is what they should have had in Kirby's Air Ride, but Kirby's Air Ride is already perfect, so I didn't need anything else. But this is cool. I like that. Now that I think about it, considering that like Kirby's Air Ride is somewhat of an offshoot of Melee in terms of its DNA, I'm surprised they didn't even have like a battle royale in that outside of the city, the trial city or whatever. But nah, this is cool. I like that. I love these little additions. Crack the ground deep. Oh, this is Gigaton Punch. I didn't even recognize this at first. They brought back Gigaton Punch. Oh, I love this. Oh, this is so good. I love how in Kirby's world, breaking the earth in half is just a tradition. Like, it's just an outing. Like, it's a sport event that people just watch. I love this. This is adorable. Now, if they had the Mario and Luigi reference from Kirby Superstar from the original Gigaton Punch, that would have definitely sold me on this. All right, and then this last one is this is a sub game from Kirby's Adventure. I can already tell. Catch an egg with a big mouth. And he does the big mouth thing. Open your mouth wide and catch the egg. Be careful of the bombs that fall with you. Oh, it's this little robot thing. They made this game so much more easier, from what I can tell. I love how he's just throwing eggs. It's so weird that Kirby's just eating raw eggs with the shell. I love it. That's cool. They really did decide to bring. I think the bomb one too is from another Kirby game that I probably haven't played, probably on a handheld. But I love that they're bringing back classical games. I love this Mario Bros style one. This floor one reminds me of Mario Party a little bit. The Samurai one coming back is really good. They brought back pretty much almost all the Superstar sub games. I think they brought back all the Superstar sub games, basically. Yeah. Wow. I love it. And then you can also connect to the internet and compete with people around the world. A decisive battle with players from all over the world under the rules of Setsuna no Mikiri. I'm sorry, I'm saying that wrong. You can challenge the record left by 99 people who played most recently. I love it. And then they have these masks. In addition to being able to become your favorite character and have an adventure, you can also play attractions in Magalore Land. All right, and then they have these little masks. That's cool. They have all the masks of all the other characters. My boy Mark's here. That's great. And I don't know what this says, but these are useful souvenirs for your adventures, such as items that restore your physical strength, items that attack enemies, and items that grant copy abilities. You can choose and use whatever items you have at any time during your adventure. Oh, that's cool. So you have like an item reserve. That's something that's carried back from Forgotten Land. I love that. Okay. Not that I would really be using that a whole lot, but it's cool that it's there. It's a neat addition. I love it. Kind of rounds things off. Yeah. I'm excited for this release. This game comes out in about a month now. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Should I do more game coverage of games that are coming out, soon, like Nintendo games coming out on PlayStation, Xbox, whatever, right? What are some big new releases that you guys are looking forward to? Should I cover those as well? Should I look deep into those? I could definitely, diverge into more things. I love all things gaming for the most part. So, but what do you guys think about this video? Did you guys like it? Did you guys not like it? Let me know in the comments down below. Leave a like if you liked the video, and please consider subscribing. Subscribing is free, and I hear that if you do it now, you'll be able to use pocket sand as a new ability. Any guy kind of trying to come into your house and steal your stuff or whatever, all your Kirby plushies or whatever, just pocket sand them. You have infinite pocket sand if you subscribe right now. Swear to God, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Also, made a recent announcement again that I am doing this full time. This will pretty much be my job, and I'm hoping to build this brand for the future. So you guys are going to be seeing a lot more videos from me later on down the line. Consider subscribing not only to my YouTube channel, but also to my Patreon. All my links are down below. If you want to follow me on Instagram, if you want to follow me on Twitter, if you guys want to just reach out to me personally, you can do that there. And again, Patreon is down there. If you guys want to subscribe to my Patreon, any amount that you can give is great, and I appreciate you all really for that. But yeah, definitely check that out in the description below. And again, thank you guys for watching. I've been Anthem, as I always am. But yeah, thanks again, guys. This is Anthem, signing out.